Alright, let's get to it. It's Tuesday. I'm a lot more energized today for a Tuesday than any other because I made myself go to the gym. I mean, I'm a regular gym goer, but Tuesdays have been days off, strategic days off because it tends to be one of the more crowded days. But today I just kind of told myself, no more excuses, just get up. Cardio's good. I've been upping my cardio game. And it's interesting that I feel both equally relaxed and energized as a result of it. So there's something, I don't know, there's something to be said for that. All right, let me just see. Okay. A little sing-songy mood. If only just because I've been, what's the word? I was vocalizing a little bit while getting ready. First, Gas, good morning, welcome in. Happy Tuesday, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing wonderfully. We've got a little bit of a, today marks 4 months, aww. Yeah, it sure does. I remember you subscribed back in January. If I'm remembering correctly. Always, always, always appreciated. Very kind. Very, very kind. I've been, since October 1st, so half a year now, back on a stream schedule and a consistent one at that, which I'm really, I know that sounds very like, yeah, it's a thing. But for me, it's, when I first started streaming in like 2015, I was just kind of it wasn't like I was not trying to be a streamer. It was just, I happened to stream. I'm grand. I have a day off today. Yay. I'm so happy to hear that. I am so, so happy to hear that. But, when I was streaming a couple of years ago, I just, my hours were not always super, super consistent. I had a kind of a schedule. I was an afternoon streamer, primarily. But it's just a testament to the stability, this time of life being thankfully a more stable one. And days off are good. I'm so happy to hear that you have one. All right, let me just get myself adjusted. Stability is so important these days, mental and financial. I couldn't agree more. And it's not easy. Like I don't take this period of time for granted. We don't make a lot of money. I won't beat around the bush, but we're getting by and things are consistent at the moment. So I don't know. It's the stability is nice. Having spent the last 7-8 years constantly moving, constantly like relocation, because academic work is insanely inconsistent and not very kind to those who are within academia. So the idea that we don't have to rush to find new work is honestly I don't know. It's a relief. I did not pay attention to the look of the day. It's definitely a relief. Okay, it's a neutral day. So I have so much of the soda. Have you ever played Grounded? It's on sale, so I give it a try. It's lovely. If you like bugs, they do a great. I do like bugs. I do really like bugs. I've never heard of it. So is it like an entomology game? Like, is it like for like bug enthusiasts, entomology people? I'll have to check that out. I appreciate that. I appreciate the suggestion a lot. Pet all the things. Okay. I think that's all the, I just played Stardew, it's awesome. King, welcome in, welcome back. Stardew, this is my favorite chill oh my gosh, Daz, that's so sweet of you to say. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, I love streaming. I mean, I love gaming. I love streaming, and for me, stream is just a place to wind down. Like I'm not like a god gamer or I don't know what you call them these days. Back in my day, they were MLG players and like hardcore speedrunners. Here, I just kind of like to blab about all the things. But I'm so honored. I'm really really honored to hear that. It's survival. You're shrunk to your head is the size of a gnat. Ooh, survival games are fun, and my husband got me into survival horror, which is very like. That was way out of my element way back, but survival horror I think is pretty fantastic. I beat Grounded 1 and 2. Wow! I only just started 1. How is 2? I didn't know this was a whole franchise. Okay, you've piqued my interest. I'm now very, very interested and looking forward to both hearing more and learning more, because I didn't even know. Alright, there's a shy little... Yeah, there's a chicken here. Oh, they're both hanging out here. Okay, I love the name Mortimer for the chicken. It's fun and only $20 for a few more days. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I may, at some point, I may get to the point when I, what's the word? Stream or play a Souls game. I have a few clips on my page now if you want to check out how scared. Sure! For all that I do play kind of cozy-ish game, or I've been playing Stardew, which is pretty dang cozy. I do like horror games. I'm not one of those people, like, I'm not stressed out by horror. If anything, I'm the sort of person who finds, like, Silent Hill cozy. Like, when I played the Silent Hill 2 remake, all I could think is, this town is so delightful, and it's kind of like vacation goals, which probably says a lot about me and that I'm probably like really really messed up, but I don't know. So I really look forward to it. I'm assuming then it's a survival horror game, in which case I'm already now like very interested. So yay. Okay, I've got the what's considered horror survival? I love Dead Space and Evil Within type horror. Count your bullets, choose specific upgrades. That's a good question. I mean, I always assumed that like Dead Space and Evil Within are both like horror games. Dead Space in particular, so I know that Dead Space is quite intense. I have not seen a whole lot of Dead Space. My husband has played them. He has a Dead Space shirt, and every now and then I'll wear his shirt. It glows in the dark. Hey! Oh, my little thing went away. Dang it. Aw. But yeah, I would consider both of those to be survival horror. It's not supposed to be horror, but when you see a spider the size of an element, it's frightening. Aw. That just sounds fun. That's probably something. It's okay. You don't have to take my word for it. There's, I'm a little strange. Oh, what? How did my sprinkler get knocked out? That's not supposed to happen. I love that I just saw the Mike Myers clip recently on YouTube. Oh my god, yeah, that's my husband's sense of humor. It was a rare day when I was streaming. I can't remember if it was like I was streaming on Friday, or it was a rare day where he had to work from home. It might have been like one of the winter days. And my husband was, in the morning, he was kind of giggling and he wouldn't explain why. And it was because he had this idea that he wanted to like crash the stream dressed like with the Jason mask. And yeah, I lost it because I saw it in my like OBS. I saw it in my OBS and I was like, oh, this explains everything. This is why he was laughing at breakfast and wouldn't say a word. But that's his sense of humor. I'm trying to think, what horror? We recently watched the new, what's it called? The new, Nightmare on Elm Street. And it was interesting to watch that, having been familiar with the OG, for lack of a better way to put it, meaning the ones from, like, the 70s, 80s. I can't remember when Elm Street first came out, if it was the 70s or the 80s. My gut's saying it's between 70s and 80s, but because those movies, they were really good. They were fun, but they were, campy, kitschy, that kind of thing. But the one that came out, I want to say it was like 2010, the Nightmare on Elm Street, was actually like unsettling. And even though the premise is the same, like you have the Freddy Krueger like invading your nightmares thing. Booties, we're talking about horror and horror movies because my husband and I recently watched the Nightmare on Elm Street like remake, the reboot. I don't know what to call it because it wasn't exactly like the original. It was kind of modernized. But I was saying, like, I really like the OG Elm Street. Really like the OG Elm Street, but the new one did a better job about being unsettling rather than being, like, campy fun. And it's unsettling in that it deals with real things. Like, there's the element of, like, the child abuse that is brought in this really kind of real scenario. And then for me, what I was fascinated is whenever you bring in horror, medical drama, so like real things, like what happens if you stop sleeping and like the hallucination and what happens to the brain and that kind of stuff. So they were playing on a little bit of that, and that was like, ooh, this is unsettling stuff. Dart, hello. It's not morning for you, but good time zone, good day. I hope your day has been going wonderfully. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm still reeling at the fact that Baldman came to stream and was just hanging out with all of us. I was so excited and very nervous, but also just very like, oh, this is so, like, it was so wholesome too. Yeah, happy Tuesday, everybody. I've only ever seen the OG. The OG ones they are iconic. I don't know, OG Freddy Krueger, there is a vibe. He likes his community. He is so sweet. He's so wholesome. But that was the first time. Like, I don't know, I know that he knows who I am, but it was just one of those, oh wow. Like, kinda, I don't know how to describe it. It was just very fun. Alright, what do I have? I'm famous! Oh no, I'm so oh, okay, ever since you mentioned the Figaro aria, the Largo al Factotum, yesterday in stream, I actually looked it up and I was like, can I do like a parody of this? Because I was almost tempted. And I'm like, it's... Now you just need him... He does follow. He has followed and he subscribed. He did like follow, yesterday. The scariest movie to me as a kid was the Chucky movies and Pinocchio. Pinocchio is disturbing. Like, and it's a Disney movie. That was some disturbing shit. That terrified me because the bad kids turned into donkeys and I would cry in bed shouting, I don't want donkey ear. Oh. Okay, I confess, booties. So my dad, I think he likes horror movies, but because my mom was always so like, oh, we don't watch it, like she's very easily disturbed. My memory of the Chucky movies was watching them at night, like after my mom had gone to bed, like with my dad. And I didn't really understand what the hell was going on. My dad hates dolls. Like, he thinks dolls are creepy, so I think he was really, like, compelled by the premise of the Chucky movies. Get it to be your mod and you're in. I was totally joking about that. Oh, no, I know, but I was like, oh, I could totally do, like, a parody, but I don't have the voice for it. Like, because my, like, the aria is meant to be sung by, like, a baritone, like, it's a comic baritone. I was a goosebump. Me too, yes, me too. Gas, I actually thought of you the other day because I realized I'm totally reading a gothic fiction, like fantasy book, and I was like, ooh, Gas would probably either like be into this. The book has a very goth name. It's called The Book of Blood and Roses, and it's basically it's vampires and vampire hunters, and it's so fun because it's a vampire hunter essentially enrolls in a vampire academy, and by some fluke ends up roommates with like an elite like vampire heiress, like a very like to a wealthy and important like vampire family, and it is so much fun. I was such a Goosebumps kid too. I love those books. I picked up a choose your own adventure book, thriller that's written for adults called The Dinner Party. It's a Frida McFadden. book. I haven't started it yet. I've been meaning to. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's like Goosebumps for adults. I mean, I would read Goosebumps unironically. I don't care like how like what age I am. The Book of Blood and Roses, perfect book for me and my vampire lady to dork over. Aw, yeah, yeah. It's been fun. I mean, I'm a sucker for anything and all things dark academia. Um, I am. So anytime they mention academy or university or whatever, I'm just like, sign me up, give me that. And I think I've just had that since like being a kid reading Harry Potter. Is like, ooh, magical academy, okay. One more stream for the big. Oh my gosh! Aw, yay! Is that? I think that might be my like my how many like how much I've streamed. Come to think, but I don't know. That either way, that's really awesome. Okay, that is impressive. Oh, Dart, it's always... seriously, it is always such a joy to have you here. It's always such a joy to have, like, honestly, everybody... All the regulars, like, everyone who's here is just so wholesome. Okay. I am only half paying attention to what I'm doing. What I should do is just check my, Alright, Sebastian, Maru, Shane, and Harvey. I should be aiming to give them gifts. I'll get the frozen tear for... I'm just a chatter that likes being around. I don't do... Oh, that's not true. You do a lot. You do a lot. I mean, honestly, like, it's a chatty stream. Like, I'm a big blabbermouth. Do you guys want to know a fun fact about your streamer? I talk a lot. But anyway, when I was younger, my parents were actually worried that I was going to end up being mute, and they had a doctor who, as I was a very quiet kid, like, as a, like, toddler, I was very quiet, I wasn't chatty, I wasn't really, like, talking, I just kind of I was apparently a very spacey toddler, which is concerning, understandably, for parents, because the toddler years are supposed to be, like, very energetic and rambunctious, but I was not that kind of kid, and I just remember one day my mom told me that it's like, you'd sit for hours staring at the fish in the aquarium. And my parents were like, this isn't normal toddler behavior. Like, what is wrong with our kid? Like, that level. Long story short, they brought a doctor in to see, like, is there something wrong with her? Is she okay? And the doctor was like, she's fine. Just give her time. She'll talk. But I think my parents were like, she might be, like, a mute. Which is a thing that happens. But I was just a spacey kid. And now I won't shut up, and it's great. I learned to read before I learned to talk. That's the interesting thing. Yeah, I love magic books. I loosely made one for my world that's... Oh, I love that gas! But, kind of like Harry Potter, more like X-Men, but goes off a similar subplot. Oh, I love the Percy Jackson books, where the main character has a magic type no other students do. Oh, hell yes. Percy Jackson's phenomenal. I think most quiet kids grow up to be blabbermouths. I was super shy and quiet as a kid. Aww. And here you just turned out to be dorky and inquisitive. Yeah, I think the rhetoric these days, people like to use the word neurodivergent. I've never been, I mean, I think it's because even women who, like, I don't like the self-diagnosis trend. I really don't. Like, I'm a little uncomfortable with that because, having grown up in a medical family, self-diagnosis in general can be, like, really dangerous and can, people with health anxiety, quote-unquote hypochondria, I know hypochondria is no longer considered, like, the proper term, will often self-diagnose things that are just not quite it. So this is me just explaining why I'm not going to call myself, like, autistic or I don't know, whatever. I mean, if there's some of that neurospicy, that the word that people like to use, then so be it. And here you just turned out to be dorky and inquisitive. That word is too big for me. I'm just a social I could see that, booties. The social butterfly. I'm just a human. I know I have a weird brain, but I don't want to be diagnosed. Yeah, for me, I don't really... Diagnosis for me is if there's something that is causing me to be dysfunctional. Or if there's something like a disease that I'm trying to correct, if that makes sense. So for me, it's like I'm a functioning adult, and actually, I'm way more functional than I was like in my 20s when I was like kind of in my studyaholic, workaholic days. Like I'm a lot more like grounded and down to earth and healthy. Um, I just think I like to think I have a brain that just gets excited by stuff. That's all. And then because I was a both kind of a shut-in, combination of shut-in and an avid reader. So I don't know, I developed a lot of interests that peers, that like people in my age group just weren't really, just not aware of, I guess. And then because, it's like a dog. Like if you have a Chihuahua and your Chihuahua, if your Chihuahua's not seeing other dogs, the Chihuahua's gonna be a little neurotic. I'm like the shut-in Chihuahua. Like I didn't really have a lot of interactions with people. A lot of my friends are super introverted and I'm extroverted, so booties. I bet you're the extrovert that like takes in introverts as their pets. Like every introvert who has a friend will often have like the extroverted friend who like drags them out of the like hermit cave, out of the little hobbit hole, and I'm easily amused. Oh, I love that, booties. I'm the same way. Finding joy in the smallest things is just seriously one of the most awesome things ever. The only problem about reading a lot before making friends is when you do meet people, you realize you guys are nothing like my favorite characters. Aww. My thing is that like, so I grew up as the kid that was picked on. I was a weird ass kid. I admit it. I look back and I'm like, yeah, God, I was really weird. There was like really just like awkward. And I'm not condoning bullying. I'm just trying to make light of it in my brain. Anyway. I'd read about like called found family trope that appears in a lot of fiction, especially like young adult fiction, where a bunch of people find each other and they just love each other unconditionally. They're friends. They care about each other. They stick together. They have conflicts, but they work them out. Like, that put in my mind like, ooh, friendships? And then I was a Sailor Moon kid, and the Sailor Moon, the group of the girls they were practically sisters. Like they bickered, they fought over, their guy crushes. There was one point when like Moon and Mars were crushing on the same guy and trying like just that kind of thing, but they were still like friends. And I was just like, ooh, where do you find people like that? But I don't know. The only time I'll be obnoxious is during a soccer match. Hell yes. Dart, we were a huge soccer family growing up. I played soccer during my freshman year. I was on the soccer team, and that like brought out a side of me I didn't know I had. I played defender, but okay, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not a woman hater, I promise. I really am not. I'm not that kind of person, but I was at a school, it was a private school, where all the girls were prissy buttheads. I'm trying to be polite, because I'm talking about, like, real people. Without naming names, obviously. But, I couldn't stand my peers. And my peers all made fun of me and hated me anyway. So, my peers were so dang prissy, and the thing is, it was a private school, so people were required to be on sports teams. And I chose soccer, but a lot of people who were on the team were there because our, like, physical activity, like, coaches made them. And I was an outdoorsy kid. Like, when I was young, I was outdoors all the time. I loved getting dirty. Like, I was not grossed out by mud. I wasn't afraid of getting dirty. And, like, these prissy little snobby kids were just so, like, I don't want to get my uniform dirty. I'm like, you're playing soccer. And the side of me that, like, came out, I was in middle school. I have mellowed out. Was very, intense. Like, even for me, I'm like, whoa, I didn't know I had this side. A long story short is I was quite forceful on the field. Even though I was a defender, I aggressively, like, I would tackle into people. Like, I would tackle people and bring them down. And be like, haha. And I was a little runty-ass kid. Like, I was, like, 30 pounds underweight. Nobody saw it coming, but I was a sprinter. So I had a lot of, like, I don't know, body weight, whatever. And I remember my coach pulling me aside, laughing hysterically, like she thought it was funny. But she's like, hey, maybe lighten up because you're hurting people. I'm just like, I don't care. We're here, we're playing a sport. Ronaldinho doesn't give a shit when he like rams into people. Anyway. You have no idea how hype I get watching my favorite team play and how good I react with watching my local team too. I played for the U.S. for a couple of years, so it's in my blood. Oh, wait, you were a... That's really badass, Booties. That is so cool. I did not know that. That's really awesome. When I was in college, I sang national anthems for sports teams. And the college, like, women's soccer, was my favorite. Because that team, I think it was just the people, were just the most wholesome and really cheery. And they'd high-five me and give me hugs, like, after I'd sing the national anthem. And I was just like, I love this vibe so much. That you played defense too. I think if I ever got back into it, I just want to play defense. I wasn't the tallest kid, so I had to be super aggressive, and I was fast. I was a terror to... Yeah, you have to be. And I actually, like, I wanted to argue with my coach who was telling me to back off and say, like, this is the game. Like, I am defending my goal here, okay? I was the kid who tried to, too hard in gym class. Now my dog has the same for... Oh, Booties is so cool. Booties is pretty cool. I'm not gonna... Look at... I don't want to embarrass Booties, but Booties is actually, like, pretty dang brilliant. Like, STEM background, and just, like, very phenomenal, like a renaissance person. Like, lots of interests, lots of talents, and very smart. But Booties, I promise I'm not putting you on the spot, but it's all coming from a place of incredible fondness. I feel like I learn something new about you whenever you hang out in streams, and I'm just like, this is so awesome. Like, this guy is, like, badass. I played baseball and football in middle school. I hated those kids. My wrestling team, though, that was a fan. That's so sweet. Gas, that is so wholesome. Yeah, when you find your people, It's impossible to embarrass me. Aw. Yeah, Booties is great. Booties will embarrass us instead. Oh, I bet. I blush for Booties. That's so romantic. I'm kidding. But in a fun way. Like, bromances are a thing. There's something special about a good bromance. Not saying that that's what you have. But, I don't know. Sometimes I kind of want my husband to have, like, a guy friend. He doesn't... he and I are both kind of reclusive. We've both had, like, our friends, and, you know, time happens. A lot of our friends have families now, but, I kind of feel like he would vibe really well, if he found someone who was like him. A lot of the people that he has hung out with, they tend to be a lot older, like, older, distinguished men, like, old, retired professors or composers or that kind of thing. And those tend to be his connections. Okay, so I'm reminding myself that I'm on a mission. Okay, I've got Maru as well. Do I have anything in my fridge I can give her? Would she like an orange or something? I don't know what to give people. So all, like, the least interesting characters. What food do I have? I think he would vibe with Booties. Okay, you know, true fact, Art, I really think so too. I like, because they, like, my husband is a Scotch drinker. He's not, like, not alcoholic, but he loves to enjoy a glass of Scotch. Like, he will savor it. He won't, like, he doesn't do shots. He's not a shots person. But he, like, is the sort of person who will want to sit down, like, outside on the front porch with a small glass and just savor it, especially, he looks for, like, different brews, different makes, that kind of thing. I'll give him fruit. People like fruit, right? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, what the hell do I have to give to these people? Because a lot of the stuff I want to keep as well. Yeah, that's just Booties. Not me! Sato, welcome in! That's the best way. It really is, Booties. It really is. I always get really happy because he doesn't treat himself. And we're in a financially... Not super tight, but... we don't make a lot of money, and we want to have, like, we want to be in a position where we can eventually look for houses. So we're not big spenders, and he in particular, he doesn't spend on himself. But it makes me really happy when I'll go out and go, I'm gonna go buy myself, like, some whiskey or, like, Scotch. And he'll pick, like, he will take his time, he'll read the labels. So in the past, couple of areas we've lived, he'll try to find something that was locally brewed too, which I think is just wholesome. It's the best way. Drink for flavor is better than being drunk. Yeah, I've never seen him drunk. Or, well, no, there was once, and I can share that. Being buzzed for hours, though, with good conversation. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But he's a sampler. Like, he will... Alright, I am trying to figure out what I want to, What did I do with that salmon dinner that I got yesterday? Did I stick it in the fridge? No. I had a salmon dinner. I may have given it... Oh, there it is. I can give that to someone. I'm heating crunchy tofu cubes. That sounds amazing. Oh, I've been wanting to make tofu. And I'm saying, like, as I get older, like, I love meat so much, but I am thinking of slightly cutting my meat. Like, so the days that I'd have chicken, because chicken's just kind of whatever, of, like, having tofu. And not, like, I'm not going vegan or vegetarian, quite from it. But it's more of, like, having my, like, red meat indulgent days, and then having a couple of quote-unquote plant-based days. My local liquor store has a North Carolina table of stuff that's made in the state. I always go, that's the best. Yeah, that's the best. We're hoping to road trip, just a short road trip to North Carolina for both some hiking. I guess without mentioning specifics, my dream is soon, like, something that I would love to do is do the, like, get a stay, like a cabin in Asheville, or, like, just in the Smokies, anywhere in the Smokies, I don't care, but Asheville is, like, really well known for the vacationing thing, and just take a day hiking and just enjoy, like, a log cabin. That's my, goals. Any follow-up with the Rosalina pic you've sent him? Yeah, he called me out on my own shit, because I was like, look what chat asked me to send you. And he's like, tell me the story of this. And I said it was my idea, and he's like, so you're blaming your chat for something that was your idea. Which was funny, because I think it was Big Sleep that was like, woman, it was your idea. But also thinking about making some breaded and fried cauliflower. Oh, that's the best. That is such a fun way to have cauliflower. Because you can make them, like, taste like chicken wings, but they're not chicken, it's cauliflower. It's the farty chicken. I mean, wings make people fart, but cauliflower is, like, the superpower. That sounds wonderful. I miss hiking! Yeah, I do too. We haven't been able to hike for a while. I've got lists of trails. I have a small list of trails, some in South Carolina, some in North Carolina, and some in Georgia. Because we're, like, close to both borders. We're closer to Georgia than we are to North Carolina. Not intentionally doxing us or anything. But we're in the upstate area, so any of those states are just, I think North Carolina's about 2 hours up, or an hour and a half. And then, Georgia is, like, 30 minutes away. My next vacation, I think I'm going to go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and go camping in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. That sounds magical. That sounds, like, yeah. I am an Appalachian, like, I don't know. I'm an Appalachian person. I grew up in West Virginia, in the Appalachian Mountains, like the Alleghenies. And, I don't know. That cemented in my brain. Oh, yeah, look at it. It's a hand-painted. It's a collector's edition. It's got birds all over. It was a gift from my mother-in-law. It's my favorite mug. It makes a lot of tea. So, like, being in the foothills of the mountains is a really nice thing. Tea! Aha! Yeah, this is tea. It's a lavender Earl Grey, which technically I guess would be a Lady Grey. I made it in, like, a fake London fog, like a lazy London fog, where I didn't froth. It is tea, definitely. I didn't froth, like, the milk. I just put a little bit of coffee creamer, of all things, but it tastes delicious. Plus Gatlinburg City is really fun. A lot of people call it the Las Vegas of the South, minus the casinos. Lots of fun tours. I did not know that, but that doesn't surprise me. We drove through Tennessee. We did a big accidental cross-country drive. Accidental because we weren't supposed to make that drive. It was one of those... My poor husband got, like, really sick. And we were out in Colorado. And we had to get back to Florida. We had flights, but because he had a sinus infection... it was not safe for him to fly. So we were in a position where we were like, we need to be back in Florida. So we booked a rental, car rental, and then drove for 3 days um, to get back, like from Colorado to Florida. And I'm gonna tell you that was one of the most magical, like unplanned experiences ever. Like I cannot stress it enough. If you are able, for those who live in the States or are able to get to the States, the country is beautiful, and every part of the country is kind of its own magic, for lack of a better way to put it. There are some seriously amazing sights, and getting to go on a road trip, you do kind of get to see everything. So we drove through the Rockies, through the prairies, through the Midwest, and then eventually crossed the Appalachian Mountains, and that was so, oh my god. I would not mind doing it again. And now I have not seen, so the furthest west I've been is Colorado, is Denver. But now I really want to go even further west and see like the West Coast proper. The Pacific Northwest is goals. I've never been camping. Okay, so who am I getting gifts for? Let's see. Oh, if these people hate it. So let's see. Sebastian will get the frozen tier. Let's give, let's see, Maru, Shane, Harvey. Jeez. So many difficult people. Oh, someone might like this hazelnut. In fact, I think Harvey likes the hazelnuts. Let me check. Yeah, he likes them. Wait, Maru likes battery packs? Oh, I can give her a battery pack then if she likes. Cool bird! Oh, you've got it. I actually did have a cool bird that I was thinking about recently. Let me go grab a battery pack. Put these away. And actually, before I do that, so we've got okay, that's 4 people then. I'm also super passionate about Tennessee since I'm from Oh, I didn't know you were from Memphis. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's get our bird. Tennessee is wonderful. It really is wonderful. That is a state I would have been so happy to end up in. I will confess, I mean, I didn't know a whole lot about South Carolina other than just... I was not super stoked about moving here, but then when we came here, it was one of those, no, you know what, this works out. The only thing that, I like the colder, like, I do like being in the north, like, I like the, winter dominant places. Alright, let's look for, what bird do I want to give? What bird do I want to give you? Let's do, like, a water bird. Where are the, explore the birds! Bird search and ID, okay, you know what? Let's do the green heron, Dart. The green heron is such a goofy bird. It's got a crest. It's just, I don't know. The green heron just cracks me up so much. And this bird is funny to me because I remember the first time my husband saw one in Florida, and he was like, what the hell is that thing? It, like, actually kind of freaked him out, which is honestly really funny. So, Dart, here is your bird. But yeah, I was happy to be proven delightfully wrong, and I found that I quite like South Carolina. The cost of living, if nothing else, is so affordable that that kind of makes up for a lot of things. Because having lived in Pennsylvania, which was wonderful on all fronts, but it was so expensive, and I will never get, like, last year when we did our taxes. That little I know, right? They're so cute. I don't know. I love water birds, and it's one of the things that I did like about Florida is that it's just there were all manner of just really goofy birds. But it's one of the reasons. Oh, one of the reasons I suggested the green heron is their necks. They're very dramatic. Like, they'll shrink their necks so much to the point where you can't see it, and then they elongate it so much that the neck, like, almost adds double the height on the bird. And so that has always been a source of joy and entertainment for me. Okay, I think he's Mohawk bird. Oh, that's a fun name. That is such a fun name for him. Yeah, he's He's a fun little guy. They're great birds. I wish I could do that with more than my neck. Yeah. I have a bit of a goofy, like, giraffe neck. Not like a fun... There's Harvey. Alright, Harvey. Remember to come... God, I can't stand this guy. But, you know, this is our slut run, so we've gotta slut it up. You gotta flirt with the people even that you can't stand, because it's, I don't know, doing it for the bit, or whatever. My mom used to call me Nefertiti because, her likeness, she's always depicted as having a really long neck. And funny enough, it was my mom's way of, like, she was trying to tease me. But I always, like, was really flattered by that because, I don't know, Nefertiti's cool. Oh, okay, so she really liked that. Where are we? Okay. Alright, Sebastian, where the hell are you? Are you in your room? Are you coding? You're not in your room. Do it for the Vine. Yeah, I remember Vines. Oh my god, the predecessor of, what's it called? TikTok. Although it didn't... I can be that cringe-ass millennial that's like, it's not the same. But it's the same. I don't know. What time is it? I think I slept too much. Okay, here, take this. Alright, and then all that we have left now is, Shane. Let's go find Shane. I think he's at Joja. Wait, I can't go back from this way. Although I can, let's bring up those early 2000s vibes. I can do this. I will be the cringe one. Vine was better. Yeah, no, I agree. I wasn't even really like, a Vine user, like a Vine person. But yeah, Vine was better. Oh my god, look at us being cringy millennials. But you know, we can be cringy millennials together. I'm here for that. That is the kind of cringe that I will, like, stand behind. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna give Shane this bread. Because honestly, the salmon is too, Shane's hard at work. He doesn't seem interested in talking. Alright, I think he liked that. Where is he? Okay, it was a normal gift. That's okay. It all counts. I agree. Yeah. No, Vine was actually funny. And the gimmick with Vine being, like, 7 seconds long, I don't know, that meant that people had to be really, like, how do you be funny in 7 seconds? And so I thought I will say it was more creative than what is happening on TikTok, although I don't know if I have the right to say that, because I refuse to be on TikTok. Sun and Eos is on TikTok, completely helmed by my husband, and I see some content creators, and I still remember them from Vine over anything else. The proof that Vine was better. Yeah. Yeah, well, people had to be, you have to be original. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it was, back in my day, we didn't have any TikToks. The TikToks were hung up on the wall and just made us all uncomfortable. I mean, ooh. Wow, powder melon seeds. I'm also, like, I'm in that generation of millennial that kind of is like, what happened to the old unhinged internet where people just kind of were on the internet for the sake of it rather than to make profit? And I'm just like, well, I don't know. At the same time, we all have to make money. Like, we really do. But it's one of those, I get in a way sometimes. I used to have to walk 10 miles in the snow uphill just to watch them. Back in my day, I had to walk uphill going and coming. I walked uphill to get to school, and then I had to walk uphill to get back home. And back in my day, we didn't have, I mean, I don't know. I got unked in okay. That one random first time chatter who came and called me unk. That was pretty. I didn't even know what that was. I had to have chat like explain to me what unk meant, which was really funny because it was like, oh, I'm probably proving to this first time chatter the unk status or whatever. That was something. The video he sent about a dog being happy eating a hot dog at the stadium was aww. That was a very cute video. That was my life too. Yeah, yeah. I just... Oh, it's... The bobber that I have is doing the work for me. That's pretty awesome. I forgot that I... So I really can just... I'm not doing anything. I love this. Okay, let me look at the name of this bobber. Barbed hook. Okay, hell yes. This is a really good one. What's the tea? Ooh, I made a lavender Earl Grey. Earl Grey, sorry. Earl Grey tea, with a little bit of creamer. 1 tablespoon of coffee creamer. The coffee creamer is vanilla flavored. So it's, like, too good. It's very, very cozy. So I wanted, like, a lavender something. So it's been a while. Like, I've been on my, like, cardamom tea. Every now and then I'll have smoked black tea. But I was like, I want, like, a floral. I want, like, a cozy floral tea today. So I was, got out the lavender. Got out all the flowers. I need to replenish my, like, my dried, organic dried flowers and herbs. So I have a ton of lavender, but I don't have, like, my, what's it called? Ooh. Fancy tea, yeah. I used to have, like, rose petals and rose hips, jasmine buds, I can't remember, marigold, I believe, as well. I had a ton of just cornflower, tansy, that kind of thing. All the food-grade flowers and herbs as well. Rose hips are so fun. They make everything, like, so deliciously tart. Excuse me. Alright. I'm waiting at this point, so I want to go back to Ginger Island, but I want to be able to make tents. And so what I'm missing, are, some cloth. That's what I need. Bless you, sir. Oh, thank you! Oh, because I sneezed. Oh, HK stream yesterday really inspired me to want to do a cosplay stream. And I was talking to my husband about that. And I was thinking, like, I don't know. I think that would be a lot of fun. I feel like it might feel out of character. But it's just... I don't know. Playing, like, dress up is fun. And so I was just like, oh. And she does her costuming, she does it so well. She does it so well. So I'm just like... I don't know, I want to play dress up too. Like, I'm gonna do the cosplay stuff. I have, like, my teal, like, the Sailor Neptune wig that I got, when I was, teaching, like, at a music school. Nobody recognized it. Nobody knew the Sailor Neptune thing. They didn't get it. So after that, I started dressing up mainly as, like, Disney characters, because the kids, kids were more likely to know that. Ooh, cheese. Wait, let's just see how much fish I caught. So I want to smoke the fish. I just want to pick one stream a week and make it my cosplay. Do you cosplay, guys? That's so cool. I like do the same one for a specific game once a week till I beat it. That would be so awesome. Who would you dress up as, and who have you done like cosplay for? Oh my god, I love that so much. Yay. Okay. Okay. I got a lot of food, of all things. Okay. Put some stuff away. That. Yeah, that sounds really awesome. I loved the photo that you posted from the Ren Fair photo that you posted in my Discord was pretty fantastic. That looked really cool. Ooh, I just have to adjust my back. I today after Aura's stream, I went back to the Shit Show Saturday VOD and had it playing in the morning, but I was laughing so hard. I actually had tears going down my eyes. I was like, not quite hyperventilating, but I was like out of breath, and my sides hurt so much. Cause I worked out, like I did, I've been upping my cardio, so I'm upping the resistance. So I'm like really feeling the burn, and I'm also like, because I do like ab workouts, all those muscles were burning from laughing too hard, in the morning. And mostly, like, I laugh at the TTS, like, all the TTS nonsense. Like, it just gets to me. But I also laugh at my husband's reactions, because he just, like, starts giggling, like, as he's, like, getting ready for the day. And I lost it. The only time I cosplayed was during my college years, and it was a One Piece. Aw, I need to get into One Piece. Like, I really want to read the manga. And my mother-in-law keeps, like, saying, like, oh my god, you have to watch the live action. Because she got into the live action. She hasn't read the manga, but she loved the live action. And now I'm just like, oh, I really want to do this so I can, like, be a part of that hype. But I have not made time for it. I don't know where I'd even get the manga anymore. I don't know if you can get it, like, if it's still even in print. I mean, it must be. Or, like, if there are reprints or omnibus collector's editions that I could snag. What do I have? Do I have? No, I don't have One Piece. I have Fruits Basket. I have Fushigi Yugi. I don't even like anime or manga, but the live action is so good. Yeah, my mother-in-law's the same way. She's not an anime person, but she watched it, and really liked it. I used to have a solid SpongeBob and a custom Sith one. My pirate custom is definitely my most expensive, but I'd probably do the main character of whatever game I'm playing. But I'm gonna have to find more games with bald main character. Hell yes! Or wigs will eat up my paychecks. I mean, you could always do, like, a bald actualization of a character that otherwise has hair. Like, I think that'd be pretty snazzy. The live action's nice. The manga is in print, but I don't know how much it costs. I'm gonna look it up now, because now I'm curious. There's a dumb anime you would like, and it involves... Darn. Oh my god, that's funny. I don't know why that's so funny. One Piece... Swimsuit for women, no. One Piece manga. Where the heck? I cannot find this. Why is it not appearing? Teacher's pick? Oh, I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, I can't find it. Oh, well, that's a shame. Rooster Fighter. I'm not gonna force him to watch it. picked up Fushigi Yugi on a whim. So I remember in my 20s, I was like, I want to read more manga so that I'm reading like graphic novels. So that I'm like reading that has an art component, like the mixed media component. And so I picked up Fushigi Yugi on a whim. Dart, I'll show this, or I'll show it to all of you guys, because I picked it up because I thought the art was so beautiful. And I found out recently that this kind of fiction has a name. So it's the Omnibus Collector's Edition. I have the first 2 volumes, so I guess then the first 6. But this is the art for it. And I just remember picking it up, like, at my university, my college bookstore, of all things. Because I had read it. It's about a girl who, gets thrown into, like, an old historic kingdom because she's reading a book about, like, a Chinese, what is it? Yeah, an ancient Chinese kingdom, because there's a magic book. And she gets thrown into this whole world, and she meets the people who are in this world and doing all this stuff, and I thought it was really cool. So I got that in the first 2 volumes, and then I could never find the rest. And I was always really sad about that, so I was like, I want to continue reading this, and then I just never, I kind of gave up. But I just thought the art was so pretty. It's that very, I don't know what you'd call it. At first glance, this looks amazing. It looks familiar. If I find it around, oh, yay! Yeah, please do. I have not read manga in a really long time, I will admit. But I have some manga here. Like, I've got Sailor Moon, of course. But I've got the Fushigi Yugi. I've got the first 2 volumes of the, Oh, wow, I forgot how much manga I have. I have Fruits Basket, the omnibus, the first 2 volumes of the omnibus. So basically like volumes 1 through 6. I thought Fruits Basket was hilarious. I thought it was so cute. I have Hanakimi, first 2 volumes. La Corda de Oro, Dart, I think might be up your street. It's music drama. I have the Nodame manga, not the complete. I knew you would be into... What gave it away? It's so dang cute. And then what do I have? I actually have the first 3 volumes of Love Hina. Which has a funny story. I only started reading it because I had a crush on a guy in high school who was really into it. So I was like, I'm gonna start reading this so that I can, like, talk to my crush. And it was really kind of sad and pathetic. But I had such a blast. Like, it's harem manga, like harem fiction, where it's like a guy and suddenly surrounded by a bunch of girls, and he's like into all of them, and they're kind of into him, but also like not, like it's one of those. It's so dang funny. The fact that they use astrology was a given. I was going to ask you if you knew. Oh no, I loved it. I want to, that's another one I'd love to continue. Like, I'd love to collect, because okay, Dart, you've got to see this. My volumes. I'll bring out volume 1. They're the hardcover. Like, look at that. It's like hardcover. But it's so cute. And it's like that teal, that minty, like, color that I really, really like. The book kind of matches my outfit, which is kind of funny, but I don't know. And then it's got, like, color, like the cover in the inside, and it's just very, very cute. That's adorable. Aw, well, I'm glad you think so, because I was a huge dork. Like, I was such a dork. I have some cringe-ass, like, stories about the things I did when I had crushes. Like, it's so cringe. I think about it and I'm like, ugh, what the hell was wrong with me? That's why I watched Dexter. Aw, you would get along with my husband. I believe he watched Dexter. It is. Aw. But, yeah, I've got the first 2 volumes. This is one, I'd love to have the rest of this particular, like, these hardback editions. Because I took, when I would save up to, like, buy these things, and then, yeah, I have a whole, like, one shelf that's just, this whole shelf here is all manga. Non-Sailor Moon manga. But I've got, oh, for any Ace Attorney people, I've got Ace Attorney. Oh, I have the Harui's, Suzumiya, so I remember really liking that. Looks like first 4 volumes. I have Densha Otoko. It was one volume, and I got it because I thought it was the cutest story ever. It was back in like the forum days, like when people streamer is a weeb. I'm not. I actually am not. But I watched the live action. It was a movie, Densha Otoko, and I thought the story was so sweet and wholesome that I went and I bought the manga after it. But Densha Otoko, it's train man is how it translates. It's like a guy who I believe saves a woman on a train in Japan. And then he goes on forums because he like catches feelings or whatever. And all the forum guys, so it's just like a bunch of like gooners on the internet, like telling him how to get the girl and how to like do whatever. And the upshot of all of that is it's basic. The upshot of that is that he does end up like it's like a very cute love story, and I remember it being really wholesome. So I got the manga. But the whole thing is like, oh, the power of friendship, and that even like these forum people helped him like get the girl, that kind of thing. That was the premise. Shady Ether, welcome in. Ooh, hot cocoa. Aw, welcome in. Streamers will... But yeah, like it's been a really long time since I've read any manga. But for me, when I was collecting the manga, Dart, I was doing more like drawing, and I always, I don't know, I wanted to write my own graphic novels. Oh, the spirits are perturbed today. Okay. So, I bought a lot so I could, like, study the art form, like, how do you tell stories in graphic novel form, and, I just wanted to, have a lot of that. Oh, and I have the Zelda, the Legend of the Ocarina of Time manga. I think it's just one volume of that. So I looked at that and I was like, ha. And I have Ace Attorney. The first 2 volumes of Ace Attorney in both English and in Japanese. I see where your style... Yeah. It's the shoujo stuff just really, like... That was my... Sailor Moon was my biggest influence and was my biggest, so I think that's... a lot of younger me, that's what I imitated. I'm trying to think. My brain is just like... But... Shoujo Cell... Yeah, I love shoujo. And the thing is, I've branched out, like, I loved Death Note. Death Note is it in here? I have the box, collector's edition of Death Note, and my husband's collecting the newer omnibus, like the black, I got him into Death Note, and I was so happy with how much he loved Death Note. And that made my heart happy. It was like, yes! I felt like that was a win. I'm trying to think. And now he's been wanting to watch more, like, we want to watch Demon Slayer. So I think that might be our next anime. But I've been wanting to watch, like, Hunter x Hunter and just some other stuff as well. I don't entirely know what we're gonna... what order, or how we're gonna do all that, but... Yeah, it's a vibe, it's fun. Okay. Let's say hi to all the animals. I should also be looking for truffles as well, which are going to be quite amusing to try to find. 4, 6... 7... Oh my god, the duck! Did you guys see that? Oh, sorry, that just... When the ducks swim... I think he'd like Full Metal Alchemist, but oh, hell yes! One of my friends in grad school really wanted me to get into Full Metal Alchemist, and specifically Brotherhood. So that may have to, thank you for reminding me that exists, actually, because, streamer's gonna become a weeb. Or something, I don't know. Oh, Piggy. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's my favorite oh, that's so awesome. Maybe, we may have then just watched the show, so I don't know if I have the budget, like, as much as I really want to go back to collecting, manga, I don't know if I have the budget to buy, like, multiple volumes of stuff, but, I could easily stream stuff. Alright, we got the milk. Don't worry, I won't make you a weave. Just some mature. Oh no, there is nothing wrong with it. I don't mind weaving it up. Mature shows you'll watch. Free Run. Yeah, we've definitely got to watch Free Run. I had no idea my sister was watching it too. I thought that was really fun. Ooh, let's start with the morals. No. Okay. I just delivered my 20 ice cream bar. Oh, yay! That's so awesome. I made lots of people watch Free Run that I've turned into a cult leader. Oh, yay. That's fun. Just looking for stuff. Not a lot of stuff, girl. Oh, a hot pepper. Zane, good morning. Hello. How are you? Okay. Look for truffles. I can't really see the truffles, admittedly. If there are any. What the heck is this? I'm alright. I have a headache. Oh my god, headaches are the worst. I'm so sorry. I hope that goes away soon. But no, for real, they are awful. I think I didn't get enough sleep. I was weirdly oh, yeah, I am a dysfunctional, like, I'm a mess when I don't get enough sleep. I will, very readily admit that. The pepper popper dish. Okay, it's cheese and hot peppers. I just finished some important stuff for work, so I'm doing the menial tasks. Oh, I hope you're able to get some rest soon, too, and I hope that headache goes away. I really do. We've been vibing and geeking out about manga and all sorts of fun things. I'm trying to think, I may be playing too much ES. Aww. But if you're having fun... I've been having the Minecraft itch. I don't know if I'll... I haven't been... I stream... Wow, I can words. I don't game off stream, but I've been wanting to... Last sip of beer! Oh no, streamer's out of beer. Whatever will streamer do? My friend got Buccaneers Bay and it's pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. Aw. Yeah, the past couple of Tuesdays before today, I've been using to sleep in and rest. But I made myself go to the gym today. And I'm glad for it because I do actually feel energized, a little more energized than I have been. And I'm getting in a little extra cardio. So I've been wanting to do more cardio during the week. I'm tired of inking art. Aww. I just want to get good at Krita. And I don't know, there's a part of me that's like, maybe on the hour I just pop in Krita and try to stream that. But I don't know if I want to do that because it's gonna be bad. Like there's nothing, I don't know. I don't really have anything I can, I mean, I don't know. It's just so, I'm in that, what the heck? where it's like still very out of my element. I will backseat. You know, I would be very happy for that because it's right now it's so overwhelming that I can't make heads or tails of it, to be honest. That I put it I have like the I put in my Krita, or I plug, God, I can talk. I plug in my tablet and then I start working with it, and I installed the driver for the tablet, and I realized that was actually really useful because you could specify portions of the monitor. Like I have a dual monitor, so you could specify if it will run on one monitor or both monitors, and it's just really useful. Let me see. Ooh, gimme. I hope that lasts. The panning spots are so finicky because they disappear. I am actually wearing not PJs on stream today for a change. Like, I just have my hoodie. Did it come with other software, for example, Clip Studio? Ooh, I don't think so. No, it was just, it had the, like, driver for the Huion tablet. So I had to pick the right model and download the appropriate driver. Clip Studio would be so much fun to use, though. But Krita seems like it's a powerhouse. Zane, it is so lovely to have you here. You are awesome. I really hope that your headache goes away soon. I know for myself, headaches put me out. Like, I can't function when I have a headache. As for me, I'm prone to migraines. So if I have a headache, the headache will inevitably become a migraine for me. I always forget. Aw, no, you're good. You're good. We all get so in the zone. Like, I am... Okay, true story about streamer. One of my best friends in my undergraduate, when I was a math major, she and I sat next to each other in class every day, and we vibed and we geeked out. But the thing is, we started just talking to each other, and we were like, you know when you have a chemistry with someone where you're both equally excited and like exciting each other? I don't know how to describe it. I know God, that's a really weird way to put it. But we were like, we had a lot in common. We had a lot of the same interests. And so I got to a point where, like, I really consider her, like, one of my best friends at the time, because she would invite me to her dorm, and we'd take a walk around campus, we would feed ducks along the way, we'd watch the birds together, and then we'd go to her dorm, and we'd watch Hetalia, and we'd do, like, our homework together, and we'd just, like, spend, like half the day with each other. And I'm not even kidding, like, almost 3 years into our friendship, I turned to her and was like, I don't know your name. And it seems like such a weird thing, and it really was, but it was just because we, like, instantly, like, clicked, and it was, like, about the things that we liked, and we're passionate about math, and we were both, you know, kind of quirky, like, oddballs, and happened to, like, our flavor of oddballness just vibed, and we knew a lot about each other, but I never knew her name, because I just didn't think to ask. I don't know why, like, it's just one of those, I think it was she started talking to me, and then I, like, vibed back, and the whole idea of, like, oh, what's your name? Like, it just never came up. And it was, like, several semesters into a friendship. I never called her. It wasn't a thing. Like, it was one of those, like, I don't know my friend's name. And it's something that, like, we just laughed really hard about. Like, it's just, yeah. Let's see. Doing well, been loving my book. Ooh, which book? Because I know that you're like me and you read multiple things. You're reading Mistborn, or the one you shared in EOS server. I never experienced that, but sounds wholesome. How'd you call her? Friend number one, did you find? I did. She knew my name because I was kind of I was a bit of a Hermione Granger in class, so I raised my hand a lot, and, like, people knew who I was because I was the one who answered all the questions. Like, I was that person, so... For better or worse, she knew my name, but I just didn't know hers. And I kind of felt bad. Like, when I had that realization, I was like, I'm a horrible friend. But, I don't know. She thought it was funny as hell. And I'm glad that she did. Dungeon Crawler Carl, yay! Yeah, Mistborn, it's sitting on my end table in the living room. I haven't had the chance to go back to it because I keep getting like distracted by other books, but I'm also working through an arc that I'm trying to finish. The arc I've been vibing with. It's the of Wind and Fate. It's Viking Norse mythology, and I've been loving it. Dungeon Crawler Carl, I really want to read. Like I really really want to read that soon. Because every time I hear about it, I'm just like, this sounds hilarious. But yeah, she was awesome. She introduced me to Hetalia, and that was so fun. I'm on the third. Oh yay, Zane! If you have the chance, I don't know if you're a podcast person, but V.E. Schwab interviewed Matt Dinneman on her No Right Way podcast. I believe it was the season opener for this more recent season, season 4, and he is a delight. I don't know how else to describe it. He is so delightful. And I wonder if you might just vibe with that. It's the only reason I'm bringing it up. It's just... Alright, let's just go adventuring. Let's just grab as much as we can. Book 8, I believe, is out in May. The series is ongoing. What's fun about the No Right Way, Zane, is that he describes his process writing Dungeon Crawler Carl, as well as other things as well. And that I thought was really fun. But, yeah. I'm a V.E. Schwab, like, fan. She is so, I have a lot of respect for her. I think she is one of the, brilliant, honestly, literary minds of our time. She's so intelligent. And she is a phenomenal writer. I still need to read, since I'm apparently in my, like, vampire era all over again, I really need to read her, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, which came out last summer. It's on my shelf. It's actually right next to me. I got an autographed copy, because I pre-ordered it. But I just have not had the chance to read it yet. And I'm vibing with my current vampire book. Yeah, the Book of Blood and Roses is just, it is so much fun. It's sparking a kind of joy that is very hard to explain. Secret note! Abigail Starry, thanks, I love the smell of carved pumpkin, keeping an amethyst under my pillow. Oh, I used to do that. Chocolate cake, the thrill of spicy eel, and the comfort of mom's blackberry cobbler. I like to eat! Abigail Gas is my pick for you. She is your girl. Like, through and through. In this game, anyway. Alex, sleepy. Aw, Alex, welcome in. Alex, how are things? Do you have an update on like, as I know that things have worked slightly derailed. I hope things are going well and you're able to settle in soon. No update. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, little friends. Yeah. Okay, nothing there. Amethyst and purple hair. Yeah. Yeah, she's one of 2 girls who loves the crystals. Emily is another. Emily is so much fun. I really like Emily's character. But she's a little more upbeat. Abigail is kind of the gothier. Like, she's kind of more goth, I think. Like, she hangs out in the graveyard at night. Like, that's her place to just kind of... she loves the mines. Like, she wants to go exploring the mines. thing. Amethyst was my gemstone first love. I was 7 when my mom, she bought me an amethyst cluster after going to a conference, and I was like, this is the most beautiful thing ever. It came from the earth, and then that was that. That started the, I never phased out of it, too. It wasn't like a thing that I, shoot. Okay. I too yearn for them, don't we all? Yeah, the itch to play Minecraft has been really real. I don't know if, I don't know when else to, because I'm still, like, working on this, on the save. And I've really been enjoying streaming Stardew, I will say. That's been a lot of fun. I do eventually want to, I still haven't put my dock, like, capture card. I haven't yet done any of that, but, ooh, 11 p.m., but I want all the things. Yeah, get some good stuff. We have time. We have time to keep going down. Why not? I'm just fooling around at this point. Ooh, Omni Geodes. Oh, it's like that whenever the character just randomly faces the wrong way, that's always like a, oh, really? Alright, I should probably start heading back. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, let's just head back. We'll just put these in. And I'm just gonna focus on going to sleep. I don't really have time to... I don't know. I should stand. I'm not leaving or doing anything like that. I'm just gonna stand and just stretch a little just because, I don't know. I have my little blanket. My room does not get cold, I will say. It does not actually, like, get crazy cold. It's just comfortable up here, but, I like having the blanket here just in case. So I don't know, what the hot season is gonna feel like when the temperatures really, really go up. We have here... You know, Seda, I'm not actually sure yet. I'm about to find out. I think this area will get pretty hot, though. Because I'm in the south. And the south gets kind of brutal. So I suspect that we will see some days that are above 40 Celsius. And that heat waves. Because everywhere I've lived, barring the Midwest, we'll see temperatures that are above 40 Celsius. as just part of the summertime. So I imagine that will happen here. We do live in the foothills of the mountains, so it may be that the majority of times the temperatures are on the milder, just nicer side of things. But I don't know yet, because this will be, like, we moved in the summer. And then last summer, I will say, so August was really pleasant. September was mild. And then, the temperatures really started to cool. Honestly, like in the end of September, we were seeing cooler temperatures, above 40 Celsius, just like where, yeah. Yeah, although I imagine your area is a lot, that part of the part of the world gets pretty dang hot. Like, brutally hot. So I imagine that you probably experience more extended periods of time in those, really, really uncomfortably warm temperatures. I'm trying to think. But yeah, I will... When I start whining about how hot it is outside and am no longer wearing sweaters up here. I don't know, but that might not be a thing because the house is really... It's really well insulated, so it's pretty dang comfortable inside the house. So, it's not like our house in Pennsylvania was not insulated at all. So summers were miserable and winters were too cold. I'm trying to think. Pennsylvania was nice. I really miss living in Pennsylvania. I don't miss the expensive taxes. We, the area where we lived was so particular too, that apparently, in addition to a state and a county tax, there was a town tax, because some towns, I don't know if it's every town in Pennsylvania, but our town had, like, a town tax, and our accountant did not tell us we owed that, so we got, like, an angry letter from Pennsylvania, like, you have not reported this, and blah, 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 and then we filed it, and they were like, we really didn't know, and we didn't get penalized for it, they just sent an angry letter. But then when we filed, we were like, oh, you didn't make enough money to owe in this area, so you're fine. And then this year, when we filed our taxes for last year, since half of last year was in Pennsylvania, we made sure to go to their website and file, and fortunately we didn't owe anything. But, there's a joke that it's like Pennsylvania will basically tax you on the air you breathe. It's so expensive. But it's a nice state. Like, honestly, I think it's one of my favorite states that I've lived in. And I've lived in a lot of states. I need to, like, make a map where it's like all the places I've lived. Alright. Yeah, I've just lately with the extended streams, I have not, what's the word for it? Like, my leg starts to hurt, like leg cramps from sitting. But we are getting into that warmer season. And it's pretty cool right now. Let me actually check. Yeah, it's supposed to be mild all day today. But, we're definitely entering that warm. Slowly but surely, anyway. Okay. This is exciting because we're about to approach year 2. Spirit's Eve! Okay, luck will not be on your side. But there's a part that's like, I almost don't care. Like, I almost don't care. Alright, let's put the cave carrots away. Do I have any other food? The moss. Ooh, cookies. I think yeah. Ooh, I could give a gift to Maru and Harvey and Shane, but I've maxed out on my, other people. Alrighty, let's see. Dang it, I always... Oops. I put wood away. Wow, I have multiple stacks of stone. That's useful. I think I want to upgrade the house. I think it's time to upgrade this house. So I will do that. Let me just look at the house upgrade, see what's next. Make sure that I have the right resources. Let's see, Stardew. House. The farmhouse. The next upgrade is going to be... Alright, I need 100 hardwood for it. Dang it. Okay. And 65,000 gold. Alright, I have the money for that. Let me just see if I have enough hardwood. Oh my god, I've got plenty of hardwood. Alright. We've got this. We've so got this. Cookies for gift giving. Hi, Alex. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know, what's his name likes coffee. Let me just give him some coffee. So, I'm gonna look up if Maru, because I don't want to give her the cookies and piss her off too. I bet Maru would be the sort of priss who would hate cookies, too. Maru, not Mary. It's the thing that sucks about, like, when you have a phone. Oh, she likes battery packs. Oh, she likes miners. She also likes gold bars. I could just give her a gold bar. Yeah, okay, Maru's gonna get a gold bar. Shane can have the cookies, then. So, let me just see. Alright, so Shane gets cookies, Harvey gets coffee, and then Maru gets the gold bar. And just for good measure... can make a few. Wow, so much ore. Rich. Alrighty, what the hell? Oh, jeez, okay. That's funny. Alright, gotta make sure all my stuff's organized. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Put the geodes all together. Alright, so we're gonna crack these geodes. We're gonna also visit Robin's to begin upgrades on the house. Okay. Ooh, a letter. Notice a chill in the air. It could just be the approach of winter. Tingle of the Dark Spectre. Come to town at 10 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, cool. Cool. I cannot get over the fact that this thing is named Josex. It's so funny. Okay. We got a little chicken here, and a duck, and a shy little dino. I feel you, buddy. The dino's not feeling it. So he's just, aw, look at him! He's just hanging out, he's so cute. I'm sorry, little things. It's the little things. This game is endearingly wholesome in its portrayal of the animals. I don't know. Ooh, finally. Oh, I don't have a mill. Like a... what do you call it? A spinner. A loom. Oh, I can make one of those. Okay, yeah, I'll just make a loom. So I'm gonna need cloth. Wow. Oh, I don't think I have enough space to do this. Let me go, empty out my inventory a little bit. Go check on it. Ooh, hello, pine tar. Noisy little friends. Alright. Okay, now we've got enough space to go collect our harvest. Okay. Whee! Nice. Cool. Alright, so I need pine tar. Wood, fiber, pine tar. Cool. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's see. I think that's that. Alright, time to go to Robin's. Alright, perfect. We get to replenish the pine tar. We get to replenish, I think, a couple of different things. Okay, I'll leave the oil be. Let me go see. Ooh, we haven't talked to Haley in a little bit. Alex, where? Aw. No, I know. I imagine Alex is super, super tired. Oh, there you are. Energy. How do I talk to you? Okay, I just want to talk to you. Have you been going into the mines? It's a dangerous place. Shut up. Don't tell me what to do. This is my favorite stuff. It's like you read my mind. Wow. I mean, I don't know. He's kind of endearing, but... ugh. He's the kind of doctor that I would avoid like the plague, if I'm being real. Like, he's just... I don't even know. Okay, let's get the geodes all cracked. So it's a money spending kind of day. We have so much money that it's just kind of like, I don't know. Wow. Wow. Anyway. I like geode cracking. It's like getting a mystery box. It's like you never know what you're gonna get. Right? The mystery boxes came with the 1.6 update, and that's been really fun. Because it really is like you could get anything. Including more mystery boxes. Alright, let's do this. Graphite or Neptunite? Dolomite. Ooh, what are you? Tiger's Eye. Aw. Alright. Time to book it. Time to, Ooh, Maru. Hi. I have something for you. New achievement! Reach 5 heart friend level with 10 people. Pure gold is not the strongest material, but has some really useful properties. Okay. Wow, so I bumped her up. Okay. Yesterday was a blast, got super faded. Faded, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's a vibe. Okay. So I'm getting up there, slowly but surely. Alright, so I gave Harvey and Maru gifts. I just now have Shane, and I'm gonna give him those cookies. Doing vibes. I'm so glad. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, so we're gonna upgrade the house. Oh, look at my money. I still am rich, though. Okay. Shane will be in the, he'll be working right now, I believe. Vibes are good. I'm honestly here for vibing. We've been vibing, Faded, I will say. We were, like, talking about manga and anime and, good shows, good books. Those are just my favorite. Like, I know, you know, being a streamer is, like, there's the gaming component, but, like, honestly, I enjoy, like, playing games and talking about all the things that are fun that may not be necessarily related to the game. Alright, here, have some cookies. This is great, thanks. Oh, he likes the cookies! Who doesn't like cookies? There are some characters here who don't like cookies, so he liked them. Heck yeah, yeah! Okay, this is great. Oh, he likes crystal fruit. This is my fruit. Anyway. Let's see. Ooh, I can grab some of this moss while I'm at it. And, ooh, Abigail. Yo, let me talk to you. I wish the season lasted a little longer. Aw, Abigail is an autumn girl. Aw, that's so cute. That's really cute. I just like to make sure I'm talking to people. Oh, Emily. I feel like Emily is me in this game. Kind of, anyway. Oh. Broken CD, not worth. You ever get that moving depression? Yes. Alex, not to go into detail, I was depressed for like 2 months after my most recent move. Like, it, yeah, I do. The lights are on, but no one's home. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to hear that, Alex. I hear you. I hear you because I've lived it. And yeah, no, it is such a thing. And moving is, it's not just physically exhausting, it's mentally exhausting. It's very taxing. But yeah, I can relate really hard to that. Yeah. But yeah, it's rough. I'm hoping that you're able to like get settled in soon, and that the new space offers like better an improvement to what the old space was giving. So I know sometimes that kind of thing can help a little. Hopefully you're able to get a lot of like good comfort food too, because that's a bit like I know for me just eating like favorite foods and just little things sometimes help stave off the I don't even know what I'd call it. Yeah, depression is a good word for it in all honesty. Just stave off the liminal depression. Because it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Ooh, Chanterelle. Squishies. Inventory full? Yeah, I have so much of a inventory full. Oh, I guess I can. Whoops. I should probably go clear out my inventory. All my remaining stuff can fit in a single car ride, but oh, yeah, no, I get it. It's so fascinating. So we had you, and Kisnall's also in the middle of a move. I think he just moved as well. It's interesting when these kind of things coincide. I think there's a pressure that comes from being in a new place to do right, as if it's a thing. To do it right as if that's a thing. That's what usually gets to me when a change happens that could start the depression. I hope you feel, aw, Gas, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Yeah, it's a lot, too. And then moving also, it demands you to just be on and on and on and on. Whereas, like, when things are settled and you have, like, a routine, you know, there's wind down time, and with moving, it often doesn't feel like you get that. But, you know, we're human, we need it. And I know everyone's experiences are going to be different and unique to them, but equally, like, it's a lot. It's just so much. Let's see. Oh, no, I want that. I want the fire quartz. Make sure. I'd sell those, that's fine. Dwarf gadget. Get some good pho when you... Yeah! Aw. My sister messaged me yesterday, said, like, we should get some pho the next time I'm able to visit. I'm all for that. Okay. Wow! Ooh, look at all this stuff. Alright, so we're in a really good position with the cloth, which is so useful. Good day. Are we talking about selling all our worldly possessions to start over, or live an equally fulfilling minimalistic life filled with experiences rather than material things? Marvin, good morning. We can. I don't know that I could ever be like a minimalist, like a true minimalist. Moving a lot will force you to be minimal with some things. I have chosen, namely my books, to not be minimal with, and definitely paid the price during the move, but, you know, I have my books, so life's good. I have even less access to fun, the alleged... Oh, that sucks, Alex. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Maybe there's other good food, hopefully. But pho... I haven't had fun, like, since that first time, and I really want to go back. I got sucked into the Hell's Kitchen, bitch. Lex, you and Maddie and everybody who's vibing about Hell's Kitchen in the Unicorns and Rainbows channel are gonna... I'm, like, so close to being like, okay, I think I just have to watch this now. Because I'm curious. It just looks fun. Hopefully other good food around, the good sushi. Oh, yeah, that's something that I miss, like, a lot, is having access to good sushi. I will admit. Like, it sucks to be, it's one of the things that's just kind of like, I don't know. Pine tar. Hell's Kitchen is reality slop. Oh, yeah, really? There's so many annoying people in this season. Oh, boy. What season are they on now? I like watching too. I think, is it like season 12 now? I've never actually seen it. I'm not really a reality TV person, but Hell's Kitchen is the one, like, reality show I'm like, I could probably get into this. Especially because it's cooking, and I don't know. Something about Gordon Ramsay is just... He's a character, alright. Put that away. More for us. I think 20 or something crazy. I am watching season 9. The last I watched was Generational Cooking. Millennials won! That's surprising. I love seeing the people I hate get eliminated. Oh. That's a vibe. That is a vibe. Alright. While I have some cheese, do I have anything I want to cook with the cheese? Nope. I had family on Hell's Kitchen. Oh, really, guys? And they said he's just like he is on TV, but he did offer my sister a job. Wait, so is he really like... Because the thing is, like, I know he did like a hotel show for kids where he seemed surprisingly wholesome on. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that, like, the whole premise of the reality show was based on the fact that he does actually get angry, and then they kind of milk that and exaggerate. Like, that doesn't surprise me, because, where it's, like, a sliver of truth that's, like, blown out of proportion to make the reality thing. Gordon chooses people who he thinks he can trust. It's not just the show winner. Okay. Okay, so my husband showed me clips from Hell's Kitchen, like, way back when we were first getting to know each other. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I kind of vibed with it. Like, I'm not really a food snob, but there are some things that are hard passes for me. He is wholesome, but he is like that in the kitchen. Yeah, but I can't, like, he showed me, like, someone cooked something directly from frozen, like cooked meat, which for me, like, I mean, I get, like, when life happens, but I can't stand that, because it always tastes awful. Like, I have a whole routine of, especially with meats, if I'm gonna store stuff in the freezer, I have a whole system of thawing it out, and then how I prepare the meat and all the stuff, and there was some where it was like, things were undercooked, or like, in the quality of ingredients, and I'm just like, you know what, I get it, I get it. He's wholesome and he's like that in the kitchen, it's fun. His ramen is worse. Watch Uncle Roger roast. Aw. Cooked from frozen. Yeah, Alex. Like that kind of thing is just like... Or it's like someone will cook it from frozen and be like, this doesn't taste good. I'm like, well, no shit. It was frozen. You just popped it in the oven. Like, you need to thaw it out. Like, thermodynamics works in a very particular way. There was a Thai chef, too, that wasn't too happy with it. Wait, I might have been confusing it with another show of his. Which one was it? Where he helped failing restaurants. That's Kitchen Nightmares. Also 24 Hours to Hell and Back. Oh, those are his shows where he tries to save restaurants. Kitchen Nightmares. I don't... I wonder if... Because I've cooked steaks that were frozen, they turned out great. Yeah, for me, it's... I mean, that's good. That's great, and I'm genuinely happy for you. I just don't do it myself. I'm thinking of poultry, for what it's worth, too. Like, I'm thinking of, like, fish and poultry, where, like, you take it out of the freezer, and then while it's frozen, you put seasoning on top of it and pop it in the oven and act like it's gonna taste good. Like, it's just... Not my thing. Not my thing. Like, I don't know. I'm very particular. 24 Hours is the newer one. He tries to save in a day instead of a week. It was definitely Kitchen Nightmares. Okay, okay, that's good. Yeah, right, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah. And poultry, like, I am so picky with poultry. Like, I will admit, when I'm imbalanced, the smell of chicken fat actually does make me want to retch. Like, like, it has to be cooked to perfection for me to enjoy. Like, chicken is not a meat that I like it. It's not a favorite, and there are so many ways for me that chicken can go wrong. So, like, if I'm making, and I'm, with all the, like, as we enter our midlife, it's like you have to eat the heart-healthy diet where, like, white meat is what you're supposed to favor, and I'm just like, ugh. So I've been really refining the way that I cook chicken so that it's, like, tolerable. Frozen ribeye makes it easier to slice paper thin for those Philly cheesesteaks. Ooh. Definitely doesn't work with chicken. Steak and beef lend themselves to and from the freezer way better. I hate it too, but depending where you live, fish can only be frozen. Yeah, no, that's fair. But thawing is a thing. Like, that's just, like, having a system where you thaw it out. But depending where you live, you might be lucky since South Carolina. Well, I'm very inland. Like, I'm in upstate, so I am very, very far inland. You can just thaw it. Nothing stops you from... That's what I mean, Lex. Like, I thaw. Like, I don't cook from frozen. I mean, it's one thing if it's, like, it's packaged and there's a system. Like, there was a while... I don't do this these days, but I'll buy, like, the pre-made burgers that, you just pop the patty, you just heat it, and you're done. That's different, though, because the burger's already prepped and you just, buy frozen fish or poultry is fine. And, well, I store a lot of meat in the freezer. I store a lot of meat, but when it's time to cook it, I will thaw it first. Make sure it's actually fully thawed. Buy frozen fish or poultry is fine. Thawed fish is okay. I do not buy cooked from frozen. Or I do not cook from frozen. I always thought, yeah, same, Alex. Yeah, same. But I will often, like, meal plan where I'll buy, like, several weeks worth of meats and stick most of them in the freezer so they keep. And then every week just bring out what I want to cook for that day or next couple days. Sitting and farting on it, speeding it up. You're not wrong. Methane is, powerful for heating up. Just kidding. That's a weird marinade. Yeah, it's free marinade. Lex, you started it. I use a towel. Oh, you don't raw dog your meat? I heard that after I said it. You don't just, like, pull a Rosalina, twerk over it, sit on it, and then just let it rip. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys sit with streamer wisdom. I'll be quick. is killing me. Speaking of oh wait, uh, what the hell? Wow, I've missed a lot in chat. I use a towel. Rosalina asks. Oh, I never added that. I may give in and just add it. I'm just a little scared too. I use the oil from Rosalina's ass cheeks to cook. That, that is the one way to do it. She gives us a decent thought and walks away. She went to jork about. When you raw dog meat, you gotta make sure internal temperatures are to the manufacturer's recommended levels. You can manufacture recommendations. Speaking of raw dog, I gotta go check my start. Aw. Does anybody love a good beef tartare? Raw dog. Okay, Marvin, I really want to try beef tartare. I've had tuna tartare and salmon tartare, like in sushi places that kind of imitate the tartare. I would love to try that someday. But beef in particular, like I hope, I don't know where, like in the area where I live, there aren't really, like kind of fancy stuff, fancy foods. But yeah, tartare is great. I've only had seafood in the sort of tartare, like. Beef tartare is good. I believe that. I love beef. Honestly, it is, beef and lamb. Lamb is probably my favorite meat ever. And then beef shortly after. Like, if I were able to eat beef regularly, I would. My doctors would be like, what are you doing? But I don't know. I don't know. If lamb wasn't expensive, I would buy. Yeah, that too. Lamb is so expensive. The last Sunday, they had my grocer had a great stock of like lamb chops and lamb like shoulder like cuts. I was like, ugh, I really want these, but it's so expensive. Middle Eastern grocers start lamb is a little less pricey, but there are no Middle Eastern grocers in this area. I don't think there are even like Middle Easterners in this part of South Carolina. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it's very I don't know. I'd have to go to like really urban places to even hope to find something even close to that. But that would be the place to go to get meats like lamb and goat. I like goat. Goat is delicious. I like lamb more. I like lamb more, but goat is so good. If you like salty meats, you should try pigtail. Have I tried pigtail? I might have actually tried pigtail. Yeah, I do like that. It's so funny. Like, I like bacon. I really like bacon. I like pork rinds. I don't eat them often, but I love bacon. But I don't like pork chops. I like gammon is okay. It's not my favorite. And like if gammon is overcooked and like super chewy, I don't like it. It has to be like cooked right. I'm not like a pork chop person at all either. They look better than they actually taste. Like they kind of taste like meh. Bacon overrated. That's fair. My husband would probably say the same thing. All great things are overrated. It's the curse of being legendary. Lex, are you a bacon person? I'm assuming that you probably are. Some areas seem ethnically homogeneous, and it can be surprising to find different groups magically around. Yeah. There's a general rule of greatness. Your husband says a lot of things. He does. I do like a good char siu more. You become a household name, and people without understanding give you credit you haven't earned. Legends. If you ask people who the greatest NBA player is, even those knowing, they'll probably say, Michael Jordan! That's reputation. Yeah, no, there's truth to that. Wait, what the heck? Oh. Alrighty. No, there's some truth. There's a lot of truth. In the music world, that kind of thing happens all the time. So even if it's true, it still becomes overrated. It would be funny to become a household name in marital aids without you knowing it. It's the nature of being great, but they would be wrong because it's LeBron James. Content, char siu pork, could eat that all the time. Ooh, I want to see that. And bacon is included. Oh my god, that looks delicious, Dart. Yeah, that looks so good. Yeah, it does. It really does. And it can be a little, like, iffy. Okay, it's an extra luck day. Ooh, wine. Let's see. Oh man, this is one of my great loves. I've never had it. Yeah, I've never had it. It looks, God, it looks so, so good. It's gotta get all the babies. Gotta give them all attention. Hey. Okay, I don't know if I got all of them. Okay, yeah, Mortimer and Darnell. And probably my cat. Oh, here's a duck. Okay. Crystal, it's delicious. Says good luck. Usually good for about 5 meals. Oh, I think I... This is one of my... A place near me that serves it a la carte by the pound. Wow. Sometimes I just order a pound of it and eat it with some seed. That sounds delicious. Usually good for about 5 meals. I think it's traditionally served with white rice and bok choy. God, that sounds so good. That sounds so delicious. Alright. I have to find a chicken. There's my cat. Yeah, it's literally just Mortimer. This some kind of dark sauce. Juicy pork indeed, like a good neighbor's wife. It's some kind of dark sauce. Not soy sauce. Ooh. With herbs in it. God, that sounds delicious. Like hoisin sauce? Are you thinking of hoisin? By chance? Because what you're describing is kind of reminding me of hoisin sauce, just a little. There's our chicken. There's Mortimer. But it's bitter and herby and salty. Huh, that may be hoisin. Balances the sweetness of the pork really nicely. Aww. Rhaenyra, welcome in. Rhaenyra, you are famous. Your emote, well, you're famous, I think, just... Okay. Posing that gift changed the community. Yeah, you changed, you've revolutionized. It is hoisin. That's what I thought, Dart. Yeah, it sounds like hoisin. Rhaenyra, you're welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Baldman was here in chat this time yesterday. He was hanging out. We were, That emote's garnered a lot of fame. You definitely want a thick glaze that caramelizes the meats, Rosalina's ass and such. You know, when I do finally watch that movie, I'm gonna be thinking of chat. I just... Okay. What, Let's see. I tried to explain to Crystal that your name is pronounced Regnair. It was pretty thin, to be honest, but a very strong flavor. Oh, okay. You definitely want a thick glaze. Oh, I see, I see. It's... Huh. I want to check on the, Ranieri! Oh, it's so funny. Alrighty. Ooh, yay. This is exciting. Oh, I thought that was ancient fruit. It was like, give me more ancient fruit, please. Whew, okay. Alrighty. Wait, how do I make the maple bars? Because that would be pretty nice to make. Sugar. That's the one thing I need. Oh, I have sugar. I need wheat flour. Why do I not have wheat flour? Huh. I must have just made it all into bread. Oh well. Oh, making, what are these called? The presses for the artisanal boost. A preserves jar, wood, stone, and coal. I don't want to use too much of the coal, but let's do this. Wood, stone. Let's make a few presses. Maybe make 8. Okay. Yeah, that used a decent chunk, but we still have a lot, so it's all good. Perfect. Oh boy. Ooh. There we go. These, when the house is bigger, I'll have, like, rooms for this, but the house, is currently under construction. Oh, I'd love to build a crafting table, just like in Minecraft! Do I have the recipe for that yet? How the hell do I not have a crafting table recipe? That might be something I have to buy, now that I think about it. Oh, okay. Ooh! Free money. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna just go to the mines. Grab some coal. All that good stuff. So I used a fair amount of coal to get those, preserves. I forgot what they're called already. I have so much of everything that I can kinda... it's a desirable place to be in where I can kind of just make whatever I want for the most part, as long as I have the recipe and the, I'm gonna go eat some bread! Yum. I don't know what I'm having for lunch yet. I will definitely have, part of it will be an arugula salad, because I've been, like, eating a lot of arugula these days. So I, like it. I miss it. There we go. Simple store-bought bread. What kind of bread? Nothing wrong with that. Needless to say, there is nothing wrong with that. Okay. 'Tis what I like. Monkey bread! Alright. Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that at all. I like a good, like, bakery bread. Like a really nice fresh bread, like, made in-house. That kind of thing. Those are so special, and they're often just so, just rich. Bread is one of my, like, indulgent, like, fun foods, for lack of a better way to put it. Ooh, look at us. Working our way through mastery. How much coal have I replenished? 4 chunks, that's not too bad. We used to have a bakery around, and I would go there before going to school. They suddenly closed due to the big store. Oh, yeah, that always sucks when, like, local things get run out of business by bigger business. That's always... It's hard, too, because, yeah, that's hard. Croissants and baguettes were so delicious. Oh no, that's so sad. Yeah, it's kind of like a... You get like that personal touch with a business that's thriving, like a small business that's... They have a kind of pizza... Pocket pizza now. Ooh, dark boots. Interesting. I may actually just sell these. Yeah, why not? There's no better helper than a raisin-fed Junimo. I want to try it. Oh, it sounds tasty. It definitely sounds delicious. area is infested. Hey, come back here. Where are you going? Okay, this is a good place for coal. Dang it, there's no coal in there. Of course. Wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey. Alright, secret note. Someone is waiting for you on level 100 in the Skull Cavern. Alright, I need to put that in our, That's not ominous or sinister at all. Yeah, I agree. That it's probably really, really delicious, Lex. Alright. Master Slayer, go complete. See Jill for your award. Let's go. Let's do this. I never said you could agree with you. The formatting makes it a lot more sinister than it really is. Yeah. Wait, is this skill? Crab shell ring. When you defeat an enemy, they explode. Napalm ring? Wait, what am I wearing now? A glowstone and a lucky... I like my rings a lot, but these are kind of badass, I'm not gonna lie. Like, +5 defense? Ugh, I need to unlock the forge soon. I get another golden pumpkin for completing the labyrinth. Like talking to everybody. Have you seen my sister? Eh. There she is. Oh, you found the secret entrance too. I love this so much. It's so awesome. Oh, right here, yeah. You gotta finagle it just a little. Just figure out where. This is my spot! Cool. I'm so happy for you. Okay. I really hope I get a pumpkin. I just want a pumpkin. Yeah. Yep, there is a chest up here. Okay, but I have to, I think I have to approach it from above. Nope. There we go. Oh, the little bat room is so cute. There we go. Prize ticket. Okay. Alright, we'll talk to people. Did you see the decorations on your house? Aw. Our pitiful wretch, in what fetid grotto lies your kingdom? So over the top, but that's why we love him. So over the top. Alright. I was in the maze for a while, but that is such a mood. Like, I was doing a thing, and then I got hungry, so I'm not doing it anymore. Where the hell is everybody? Where are all the eligibles? Oh, they're all in the maze. Okay, never mind. It's like, where is everybody? I'm gonna just head back. I love the music, though, there. It's such a vibe. Inventory full. Dang it. Okay, fine. I think I have stuff I could sell. Yeah, I've got stuff to sell. Okay. Cool. I'll sell this truffle oil. On the last day, ideally, I should be kind of squirming around the farm looking for truffles so they don't get, despawned. Because that is a thing that happens. Ooh, I didn't even notice I got a new outfit. I like my current outfit. Like, I'm pretty happy with that, I will say. So I'm not gonna... 1 a.m.! Alright, let's get the, Studios! Oh, fingers crossed. Yes, good luck. Good luck. Soon. Oh. All right. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for today for me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. Mostly because I feel like I really want to keep going, but I feel like if I do, my leg's gonna put me out all over again. No, aw. I need to, like, get up and move around and do all the things. So I'm going to head out, go get myself my arugula salad and whatever else. Maybe make up a batch of lentils or something. I don't know yet. Okay, get that blood. Yeah. I don't want to sit on it too long and that kind of thing. Just kind of get up, move around. If I'm able to stream again in the afternoon, just kind of keep the momentum going, I may. Marvin, I have already done, like, I had a whole, like, hour plus of cardio and lifting, so, I probably won't do jumping jacks, just if only just just take it easy. But I've got chores. I have a whole slew of chores, including laundry and just things to just kind of keep me on my feet. But I will see you all next time, whenever next stream may be. If nothing else, it will be tomorrow, just in the morning, as usual. But if I'm able to come back today later on and just get some more stuff knocked out, or maybe Brave trying to do like a getting to know Credo stream. See you soon. Alex, you too. Yeah, keep us posted, or keep me posted on the moving stuff. Like, I really, really feel you there. Like, it's just... Yeah. But I hope that that saga ends quickly and you're able to get all of that sorted and just kind of taken care of. Alright, alright, yeah, that is gonna be it. Thank you all again